The National Chief of the Assembly of First Nations, Sean Atleo, says he is following his doctor's orders and taking a brief break from his job. What exactly he's suffering from is unclear, but Atleo has been under enormous pressure lately, negotiating with the government while trying to unite a fractured First Nations movement. Jennifer Tryon has more on Atleo's health and how the protests aren't over yet.
That they can disconnect you with the great heritage.
Trying to lead a divided front may have proven too much.
We would not be standing here if it was not for idle no more.
The health of the man tasked with bringing Canadian First Nations together in solidarity is now suffering.
The road that we must take is a difficult one indeed.
In a statement this morning, the Assembly of First Nations Chief Sean Atleo said he's temporarily stepping aside. There were many long conference calls, late-night meetings, and frustrations in the past 2 weeks, he writes. My doctors ordered that I take some time now to rest and recover, and I have agreed.
He's sick. He's got the flu.
Okay.
And so he's got to get over that and then come back.
But other First Nations leaders confirming the leave is stress-related. Last week was tense, ending with Friday's meeting with Stephen Harper and the promise of continued talks.
We don't necessarily agree on everything, but I think we had a good exchange of views, and I certainly look forward to further conversations.
That's only a partial victory. Many chiefs wouldn't come to the table because the Governor-General wasn't there. A move in support of Attawapiskat Chief Teresa Spence's protest, refusing to eat solids until she gets that meeting.
To most observers' perspective, she got largely what it appeared she was seeking. So you wonder what more you can actually seek with a tactic like that.
She wants a lot more, and this is where the divide reunifies with a common mission. First, the Omnibus Budget Bill C-45. First Nations leaders say threatens Canadian waterways. And ultimately, the commitment to honor treaty obligations.
Nation by nation, treaty by treaty. That's the work that's got to continue. That's the door that's been opened.
Blockades targeting border bridges and the Alberta oil sands are reported for this week. And the flags on Victoria Island will still fly, where Spence remains steadfast. There's enough firewood here for a few weeks still, enough to warm the strikers and the fish broth they've now been consuming for 34 days and counting. The health of those leading the movement on both sides now a concern. Jennifer Tryon, Global News, Toronto.